a light. This is lighting arrestor, and it's the water tank. Wow, this is sea. Maybe not sea, but a river. And outside the river, this is Singapore. Nearly 30 kilometers from here. If you go straight 30 kilometers in this direction, you will reach Singapore. But you have to have visa because Singapore is a different country, Malaysia is a different country. So if you want to visit Singapore from Malaysia, you can just apply for an tourist visa or medical visa, whatever you need, and then you can travel Singapore from Johor, Malaysia, Johor Bahru, and this city name is Skudai. Skuda. I don't know what is the correct spelling, but I have seen that all the Malaysians are maybe because of their accent. I have uh, learned that it's Skuda, Skudai. I don't know what is the correct spelling, but I think it's Skuda. It sounds good. Here you can see that hostel U8. This area is called KP, College Pardona. Here basically the researchers, not only researchers like the PhD students and their family, they live in those buildings basically. Yeah, this is water tank. It supplies all the water for this building and this room here. It's the lift room. Maybe you can hear the sound. The lift machine is running all the time. And you can see that there are a lot of greenery here. Those are all big trees, but you maybe cannot realize it because I am in a 10-story building. Okay, so this building U2, maybe that's a hostel for boys, for undergraduate student. I'm not sure, but what I have heard that all the building name U, starting with U, those are for PhD students and masters students. Recently those buildings have renovation have done, so those are looking good like a new building, but those all are like those all building have built at the same time, maybe at the same project it was, but those buildings have recently renovated, so that's those buildings are looks good from outside. I don't know about the inside as I haven't gone there. And here you can see university bus. Here it is. So basically university bus always circle around in this university, within this university. You can travel anywhere in this university with those buses, and those are completely free for students and uh, for fellow members also, but most of them have their own cars, so they don't travel by bus. uh, a few moments ago, maybe because of the camera resolution you couldn't see the monkeys, but there are some monkeys in this tree, in this tree. it's hard to see. uh, if I zoom even you can see that, as those monkeys are like big cats. They are small, but if you compare with cats, they are big cats, and they are very friendly. Though I haven't came closer to any of those. And in this campus and in this building, in the ground floor, I have seen many cats. Uh, they are not like a pet, but they live in those areas. And I haven't seen any dogs in Malaysia till now. There is no dog. There is no dogs in Malaysia. I haven't seen them though. Obviously there is, but I haven't seen them any. But in Bangladesh, you can, if you go anywhere, you can see a dog. There is a bus running from KP, the college Pardona. There are some stoppages, if I zoom, you can see there is a bus stop. Student waits here for bus, and when the bus came, they went to their destination. The bus schedule is available on their website and also in their Facebook page, UTM Fleet. The Facebook page name is UTM Fleet. You can search in Facebook and you can get the bus schedule from there. Also, in every bus, there is a timetable sheet attached to the bus. So if you want to know uh, uh, where this bus goes, you can just look at the website or directly ask the bus driver if where you want to go. And if the bus goes this area, then he will drop you there. But UTM is a big campus, uh, nearly I don't know the exact area. I have forgot. It's double of Chattogram University. Double of Chattogram University. More than double of Chattogram University. So you can just went from one place to another by walking. But I have went to my department, electrical engineering department, P7 building from here by walking. There is a shortcut. I have discovered it by myself. So it took me almost 8 to 10 minutes to reach my department P7 building. Basically, I went to the power electronics lab as I will be working on this lab, and I haven't went to any other class or department as I don't know exactly where all the departments are. Although my big brother, he have already shown me the whole campus, but I know I just can't remember all the things at a time as it's a huge place. You see that area, those poles, electric poles, maybe that's the end of this section, and that's the end of that section from the building and the college Pardona. It's also College Pardona. This whole area is called College Pardona, and here buses come in every 20 minutes, and those buses always go around in circle in this area. If you want to go uh, anywhere in those College Pardona, you can just wait for the bus, and the bus will land you there. But if you want to go like in the clinic, UTM hospital, uh, so you have to go from KP to CP, central point. from Central Point you have to take another bus, and that bus will uh, take you to uh, UTM hospitals. And basically in it is in there, like we are in CP, we are in KP. If you want to go CP, Central Point, it's a huge distance, but uh, the KP bus will take you to CP, and from CP you have to take another bus to went for uh, UTM hostel. And from UTM hostel, there the same bus can take you to UTM uh, hostel, and the hostel name is KDOJ. It's very cheap hostel, like it's affordable for a student like me, as we don't have like a big budget to study here. Basically, I'm a graduate student in Master of Philosophy program, and I am a sponsored student by my professor. My supervisor will take care of my education and living expenses. Though it's small money, I have to manage all the cost. But if I just uh, want to take a grab, here grab is really important, and people always use grab to went from one place to another, but it's costly, but yeah, if you don't have any issue, uh, you can just call a grab in 5 to 7 minutes, and they can take you anywhere you want. Those are very fast, reliable, and wherever, whenever you want to go, you can go, no issue. But until you got your metric number or metric card, you shouldn't go outside ATM. If you go, please come back at hostel or where you are living inside ATM before 10 o'clock, because after 10 o'clock UTMs have his own police. They will return to their hostels. I don't know where they go, but after that army comes to the gates and check every vehicle. If you are a student and haven't got your metric number, they make ask you several questions, and maybe you will not be able to came UTM after 10 p.m. if you don't have your metric number. So be careful about that. And life is great here. The weather is good, as you can say. Sometimes it rain and sometimes it's sunny, but there is no winter or any other season, only summer, only summer. And in those hostels, you can, maybe you can see, but those all are air conditioned room, those all are. So you will not feel hot, you will not feel hot in those room. And basically when you go outside, if you have car, you will not feel hot. And if you don't have car, the buses are also air conditioned, so don't worry about it. In those area you can see that those buildings are small, like they are 2 to 3 story building. Those are basically for fellows, UTM fellows. So they have like they are professors, so they have like more feature in those house, and those are small but really nice houses. And those are for the students, like in the this is a 10 story building, Here you can see also a 10-story building. Those all are 10-story buildings. It's a big campus. If you want to go anywhere, you can. But keep in mind that if you don't have your metric number or ID card, you should always carry some documents that proves that you are a student, as it's a safe place for everyone. People came here, people live here, and they really like cooperative. If you want any help, just ask them. If they have time, they will help you. But you have to remember that time is very important here. If you are late, no one can help you. If you are late, you are late, you are not ready. So you have to be very punctual in this area, especially about your academic or administrative work. If they said that their office will open in 8 a.m., they will arrive before 8 a.m. But if they say the office closes at 4 p.m., and they would not take any if you have emergency, they may consider. But I think it is not nice, not a good thing to be late in Malaysia. Basically, people are nice. If you want any help from them, they will help you, they can suggest you, and they are really nice people. uh, Not like Bangladesh. In Bangladesh, there are good peoples. Obviously, there are good peoples, but uh, if you want help from anyone, like you don't know that guy, if you ask them anything, or maybe if I say about the university administration office, if you went there and asked about something that you don't know but want to know, maybe they will get offended. Not offended, I don't know the correct word, but they are not cooperative. But here, if you are new or old, no problem, they will always help you. If you ask them repeatedly, they will answer you repeatedly, no problem. Actually, uh, 2 days ago, I went to the SPS, School of Graduate Study. SPS is basically in Malay term, so I don't know the Malay term, but in English it's a School of Graduate Studies. So I went there to submit my registration, but maybe I was there are only 5 to 10 minutes late. So they had already closed their queue. But when I went there, I requested them that I'm a new student, and if I got my metric number, I can, it will be helpful for me. So they considered my request and asked the register, like the treasurer, here it calls Bandehara or something. So they requested Bandehara to like what can say to approve my registration. So after the office closed, they said that the office is closed, so I couldn't register that day. But after I went home, they approved my registration and gave my registration number and all my metric number. So that was really helpful for me, that if I didn't receive my metric number 2 days ago, I would not be able to stay in this hostel for 2 days. If you don't have metric number, you are not allowed legally. But if there is your if you know someone and in those buildings, like if you have your brother from your country, or maybe someone you know, they can help you to stay with them, but it's not legal, so you have to be careful, because the law is very strict here. If you do anything wrong, they will definitely caught you and will ask you why you have done it, and maybe they will charge you some fine. And if you made big mistake, they can deport you to your own country. So please be careful, so that you don't break any law. Especially I have seen that here traffic rules, you have to follow strictly traffic rules. If you have to park your car, you have to see where you can park, where it is available, and if the parking area is available, you have to see if it's for the like student or the fellow members. If this place is reserved for fellow members or disabled people, you should not park there, as everywhere is camera.